Gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Greetings, you fucking wild maniacs. Good to see everybody here tonight. All right, man. So we got Daddy in the chat room, the new bird, man. We got Metal John here. We got Bullet here. Looks like Bullet's got to go back to work. Richard Novella keeps fucking pumping out music. Who else is here? Just looking here. The crazy white boy. We got Zachary here. M85, who I have not seen around here in a while. Let's see, anybody else? And Durango Girl was here earlier. Anyways, good to see everybody here on this early Friday morning. Could still be Thursday, wherever the hell you're at. Hey, man, this is what it is, right? So, we got the Danny here. You know what, Danny? We're going to play your theme song. This theme song is for you now, buddy. We got to get it. We got to get it up here, man. All right, for the new Birdman. Well, everybody knows that the bird is aware. Now, where the bird is aware. All right, cut that shit off. Yeah, there you go, Danny. There you go, the brand new Birdman. So yeah, man, we got some fucking heavy fucking shit coming up tonight. Let's see, any news to report? Not really. Unless you want to hear the same tired news that you've heard time and time again, that yes, Dave Mustaine's still bitching about Metallica, still in his rips, you know, claiming he wrote all these songs. Same shit we've heard for almost 40 fucking years, or over 40 years. Any other news? Yeah, there's still drama with Kiss. Yeah, what's new? Sebastian Bach still being a bitch. Yeah, there you go. There's your news. Oh, yes. Very good point, man. Rest in peace to Rick Derringer. I do like Rick Derringer's music. I know it's not metal. It's just good old classic rock, you know. Rock and roll hoochie coo, one of my favorite tracks growing up as a kid, you know. And he's the one that wrote, yeah, he's the one that basically co-wrote that iconic theme song of Hulk Hogan's Real American, which was originally going to be used for the U.S. Express. I mean, now it's like popular to hate Hogan nowadays, so. But yeah, so yeah, rest in peace to Rick Derringer, excuse me there. He made a lot of fucking albums, dude. I mean, he's got a huge discography, a huge legacy. There's other stuff he's been a part of too, like Air Supply. Yeah, just a plethora of stuff that Rick Derringer has done over the years. And he did the Demolition theme too. That tag team from WWF. Yeah, here comes the Axe. Here comes the Smasher. Yep. But yeah, rest in peace to Rich Derringer. Definitely a big deal when it comes to music. And he started way back in the 60s, like 64. You know? But yeah, man, good to see everybody here tonight. Anything else going on that's noteworthy to mention? Yeah, there is actually. Go support Fomorian Productions. Get the new Warhammer 666 and that new Ghoulish Grim demo. That's what's up. Pick that shit up. And yes, it's great to be a part of a great underground label that's in the works. So yeah, man. Anyways, we've got tunes to play. I feel like I'm forgetting to say something, but you know what? I'll be back again to say whatever I'm forgetting to say right now. So let's get back to some fucking metal, damn it. All right, here's a classic, some Necropagia.
Summoning all the knowledge learned from the time of birth, clouded by a shadow of doom, guided only by instincts of the past. Feeding on flesh and bowels as if it cures disease. Cannibalistic epidemic continues, infecting thousands by the day. We us all fall victim to the plague. Witnessing as far as the eye can see, desecrated remains that cover the ground, dry blood encrusted around, rancid stench of defecation, entrails lie dragged about. Worming earth, wasting, rotting away, vessel thoughts of what life used to be, no escape from this living hell.
Classic stuff indeed. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say for you people in the chat room. Fomorian Productions, Fomorian Productions does have a YouTube channel. Please, guys, go subscribe to it. Indeedo. All right, man, bear with me here. I'm just trying to. Okay, here it is. I mean, right now there's only 2 videos up on the page, but definitely go subscribe to it. They are definitely planning on doing more over there. So, absolutely, man. And what else? There was something else I was going to say, man. Hey, man, old age gets the best of you sometimes. Fuck, there was something else I was going to say. And, oh, yeah, you guys want to hear about the process of the new album. Okay. I'm not going to give too much away because I want to keep this as private as I can. But I'll just say this: 4 tracks are finished musically. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not giving too much away about this. And there's not going to be no singles released from this because I want you people to buy this motherfucker. We're going old school with this shit. So anyways, that's pretty much what's up, and that's all I'm going to say. And there was something else I wanted to say too, and I'm like flabbergasting here. God, I can't. Let's get back to the tapes. Maybe I'll think of it when I come back again. All right, here's another classic. Some Nocturnal. Going all the way back to 1990. Hell yeah, we got the toasted goat in the house. The one and the only behind Toasted fucking Radio. So he did his first shot of Everclear tonight. I see he's still here. Dude, fucking Everclear, dude. I haven't touched that shit in over a decade. Yeah, man, like I said in your comments section, I was at a party years ago that actually scared the fuck out of me. They were drinking Everclear at the party, and yeah, there was a pretty bad incident with a friend of mine at the time. And it was quite scary because we thought, yeah, we literally thought she was dead. That's how scary it was. But that was a long, long time ago, you know. And they were doing like freaking Everclear mixed with a want to say Hawaiian punch, or that Hawaiian punch, fruit punch shit. Like I said, this was over 10 years ago, like probably going on close to 15 or 20 years ago by now. But yeah, that shit fucking scared me, man. And after that, I never fucking touched Everclear again. So, anyways, good to see everybody here. Oh, you know what I was going to talk about, Maryland Death Fest. Who went to Maryland Death Fest in the chat room? Yeah, I guess Maryland Death Fest was this past weekend. It's weird. I kind of actually forgot Maryland Death Fest was happening until I saw, I saw Barry posted about Maryland Death Fest on his channel. I literally kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But yeah, Maryland Death Fest happened last weekend. Crazy White Boy went to, oh, cool. Did you have a good time, man? Yeah, I saw people posting pictures. I mean, it's cool we have something like that here, but I mean, fuck, dude. I would definitely. I mean, it looked like there was some cool bands there. You had like Tankard there. I would have loved to see Tankard being like huge into thrash and shit. Like Tankard, what's it, Crisium there? It was all there, man. It was like Crisium, Tankard. Was Obituary there? It's never good when it goes mainstream. Honestly, it seems like Hellfest puts on a better show than Maryland Death Fest. I mean, you know. It's funny, man. Tankard gets so much fucking shit by people. And here's the fucking thing about Tankard. Like, you go back through, like, the history of thrash metal. If you can name, like, I don't know, a couple bands that stayed true to thrash, never sold out, never slowed down, never, like, changed. I can only think of maybe a couple bands that never fucking sold out, or changed. And Tankard's that band. Like granted, they all kind of blend together and sound the same, don't get me wrong. But like Tankard, every Tankard album's thrash metal. They never like turned against thrash metal. And people hate on them. But hey, man, I love fucking Tankard. Metal Ben loves Tankard. In fact, I should do a Tankard tribute show over on the Twitch channel. I don't give a fuck if all their albums sound the same. Like, they're the only band I can really think of. I'm sure there's probably a couple others I'm missing that stayed like pure and true to thrash metal in the 90s when it wasn't cool to be thrash. Because all these fucking bands, they slowed down or they experimented, tried other shit, and a lot of times it fucking failed because they were trying to make their version of the Black Album. Blame Metallica for that shit. Man. Yeah, Protector always stayed true. Another band that stayed pretty true to thrash too was Accuser from Germany. Another band that doesn't get mentioned. So there was a few that stayed dedicated to thrash, while other ones were experimenting, trying to get into this fucking stupid grunge market that happened in the 90s. But yeah, man. So yeah, that's pretty much what's up. You know what? I think we're gonna play some fucking Tankard now. Damn it. Metal Ben loves Tankard. I don't give a fuck. Because Metal Ben loves thrash metal. Metal Ben lives for thrash metal. Yeah, all those bands. Destruction, Creator in the 90s changed. I mean, yeah, these bands would redeem themselves, but yeah. And the whole point of thrash metal was to never sell out and give in. I think people forgot that shit. So anyways, while I'm looking for some Tankard, we're going to play some more stuff here. What do I have coming up on the play? Okay. Just looking at my playlist here. Oh, here's a classic. Some early Vital Remains. You know, man, I've seen a lot of people dog on that album, the debut by Vital Remains. Like just recently, I've seen people like dogging on it. Oh, it's cheesy. I think it's still a badass album. I mean, it came out in the pinnacle time of death metal, so. But yes, I do love those Glenn Benton albums too. That he did with Vital Remains. Those fucking albums are brutal. Yeah, I would say those Benton albums are better than anything he's done with Deicide, to be honest. Like after Scars of the Crucifix. Okay, here we go. For the Toasted Goat.
coming to your town. When we're drunk, then we don't like to fuck around. We can thirst, yet there is no beer to be found. Help us out, or we will burn this town to the ground. Other bands will play, but we all come to drink. And shout entities that do nothing but stink. Fat and ugly, smelly, piss beyond belief. Gonna spew our vomit on your little knees. We're kings, kings of beer, and love what's in our veins. Kings, kings of beer, sobriety our pain. We're kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Do you really think that we are serious? Think again and you must be delirious. Certain groups claim they have seen the light of day, but we're tank-cat and we have nothing to say. Other bands will play, but we all come to drink. And shout entities that do nothing but stink. What's the fuss? Did you need food for that small mind? Don't complain, cause you can kiss our big behinds. We're kings, kings of beer, and love what's in our veins. Kings, kings of beer, sobriety our pain. We're kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Lock your doors, cause tankards coming to your town. When we're drunk, then we don't like to fuck around. We can thirst, yet there is no beer to be found. Help us out, or we will burn this town to the ground. We're kings, kings of beer, and love what's in our veins. Kings, kings of beer, sobriety our pain. We're kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. We're kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer. Kings, kings of beer.
Hell yeah, Tankard fucking rules. The only band I can think of, besides, a couple from that era that stuck true to the thrash through the 90s when grunge was happening and all these thrash bands were slowing down and trying to write their Black album. Tankard fucking kicked ass. We got Scott in the house. Hell yeah. What's going on, brother? Good to see you here. The crazy white boy was at a Maryland Death Fest. He's like, you know what? Tankard kicked fucking ass. Fuck yeah, because it's Tankard. Quite kind of lost my train of thought here. All right, I probably played this on here before, but you know what? We're going to play it again. We got another Tankard song. Well, it's a cover that Tankard did. All right, so back in 2000, 2001-ish, I'm going to say 2000. I remember buying this tribute album too at that time. But the Tankard did a cover of the Scorpions Coming Home from the almighty Love at First Sting, which came out in 84. All right, here it is.
Out on the road, it's great to be here to see you all.
All right, man, that goes out to the Toasted Goat, who already drank 2 bottles of Everclear 190 proof. Dude, he's like on cloud 9 right now, man. He's like, dude, Metal Ben, you're right about this shit. But no, yeah, man, I noticed that too. Like, you don't see it on StreamYard, but there's like a fucking weird purple color now in the chat section. I don't quite get that. Like, what does that represent? See if I click on. See, I don't know, man. Yeah, dude, it's like purple. Yeah, there's some fucking stupid purple emo, or yeah, one of those emo Kate, or yeah, emos, or whatever the fuck you call that shit. You know, that shit's been going on for 20 years, but it's like fucking purple. Why can't it be black like metal? Why is it gotta be purple, man? I don't get that. It's freaking weird because this shit never popped up before, dude. I don't get that, man. Yes, Jim Ross is a badass dude. That's a tough dude. Yeah, hopefully he gets better. I mean, all these heroes are getting older, man. I mean, we just lost Rick Derringer, you know. I mean, we still have some of the legends, man. I think the biggest one, I don't even want to talk about it, dude. In fact, I'm not going to talk. I know what the biggest one's going to be, and I'm not prepared for that. But we still have all 4 original members still alive, which is fucking amazing. But yeah, man, the Toasted Goat's got a fucking, he's got a gut of a fucking cowboy, man. 2 bottles of fucking 190 proof Everclear, and that dude's still fucking walking, man. I don't know how the fuck he does it, man. It's like, man, he's definitely trying to be Andre the Giant. Anyways, we're going to get back to the thrash metal, the metal in general. You know what, Zachary? The thing you got to remember is the older generation was way tougher, you know? Like, way tougher, dude. I mean, you could probably throw bullets at us and we'd still live. That's how tough we were, you know? And the Toasted Goat knows me, so he knows me, or he probably doesn't know me great, but he knows me pretty damn good. We used to hang out all the time back in the day. Me and the Toasted Goat. In fact, the Toasted Goat, the opportunity is still open to come back to Holocaust. In fact, I never fired you guys. I never fired you and Scott. Jim Ross. Yeah, Jim Ross is the man, dude. Just try to, Jim Ross did so much. Jim Ross did so much stuff. With that commentary, he's like what Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan was. Like you go back into like back in the '80s, it was like Gorilla and Heat. In the Attitude Era, it was freaking Ross and Lawler, man. That was fucking brilliant shit. You look at WWE today, it's fucking dumb. It's stupid. I don't get why people still watch the stupid product. It's dumb. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, Toasted. Yeah, we'll have to, talk in private about that shit. But no, back to the wrestling thing. Like back in the Attitude Era, you had JR and fucking the King. You look at WWE today, it's fucking boring shit. It's still PG. A lot of people try to say, oh, Ben, you got to give WWE a chance. It sucked. Why do I want to give something that sucks a chance that people overrate? I don't get it, man. All I can say is I grew up in a better time. I grew up in the 80s when Hulkamania was happening. I remember seeing Hogan when he first came out in like 84. That Rock and Wrestling Connection, WrestleMania 1, I was there as a kid when that shit was being built up. The WrestleMania 3 stuff, I remember watching that stuff on scrambled, like literally scrambled television back in the day. Watching that Hogan Andre stuff, man, that was fucking magic growing up as a kid. All that stuff was magic, and this generation that's out today they didn't experience that, Not to sit up here and sound like an old man, but I am an old man. Fuck, I'll be 50 in a couple years, so I am an old man. I can. Dude, the past was awesome, dude. Davis, what's going on, brother? WrestleMania, you know what? I remember watching WrestleMania, or I remember watching that build as a kid. Richard's going to be 50 this year. Age is just a fucking number, dude. You're only as young as you feel. Like the Toasted Goat here, he's going to be 70 years old this year. He just never told you guys that yet. All right, dudes, I'm gonna put on some songs here because I gotta fucking pee, man. Metal Ben's gotta piss. All right, so what haven't we played yet here? Okay. Don't think we played this one here. Okay, this is one of Metal John's requests, so we're gonna play it. Yeah, man, that sounds like black metal AC/DC there. Kind of catchy, man. Pretty cool shit. And apparently, this dude watches my YouTube channel or is curious about these live streams. So that band was called Fuck. Yeah, it's called Fuck. No, hold on a minute. We'll find out. We'll find it. It's getting fucking hard to pronounce some of these damn bands. Yeah, I want to say Ophisis, but I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Ophisis. I mean, that's. But man, there's your track, dude. If you're watching right now, man, like a blend of like black metal and AC/DC. Damn it. Because Metal Ben loves some AC/DC. You know it. Because Metal Ben loves the old school. And the Toasty Goat's birth. Yo, Toasty Goat, your birthday's coming up, man. Oh man, I don't think we can play some AC/DC on here, man. But you know, Metal Ben loves some AC/DC, some riff raff. You know what? There's something we could talk about real quick. You know, so many people. I'm guilty of this too when it comes to complaining, but so okay, yeah, let's talk about this new Iron Maiden set list. Like a trip back in time. I think it's fucking badass with this new drummer. Like they're breaking out like stuff. Oh shit! The concert's on YouTube. But yeah, Iron Maiden's like breaking out stuff like oh jeez. See, I'm so unprepared for this, so I'm gonna have to actually look this up. But yeah, okay. The one I remember is they're playing the Ides of March, and they're playing Another Life from Killers. God damn it. Let's look this up quick because there's people out there complaining about this. Well, the new drummer's not hitting the notes right. He's the fucking new drummer. Give him time, damn it. And these guys aren't getting younger. Like, man, appreciate these fucking guys, dude. That's a problem. People bitch too much, and I'm guilty of bitching myself, so trying to break away from that. All right, so we're gonna look up the Iron Maiden set or playlist for the new tour. In fact, I think Ryan might have sent me this, so hold on. I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I got the set list right here. And to me, like this sounds like a killer set list. I mean, this is only the first part. You got the Ides of March, Murders in the Rue Morgue, which they probably haven't played since around that time period, you know. You got Rap Child, of course, and Killers, fucking Killers, dude. One of the first thrash metal songs, or proto thrash type of songs, you know. And you got the epic Phantom of the Opera. And of course, it goes into number of the beast on here, but I don't know, man. I think that sounds pretty fucking badass to me. Come on, man. And people want to, you know what? People complain too fucking, and like I said, I'm guilty of complaining too much. I want to escape complaining too much because you know what? Life is too fucking short to fucking bitch and complain, man. So yeah, man, fucking Maiden's doing that tour, man. I mean, I think it's fucking awesome, man. And there's other stuff they're playing on that tour too, like Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, dude, fucking Power Sleep's the best track Bruce ever sang in Maiden to me. And then they're breaking out Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Dude, I fucking love that song. Not like the biggest. It's a good album, don't get me wrong, but that fucking song rules. And then I think they ended it with Fear of the Dark. No. I take that back. Then they went into Fear of the Dark. And then they ended it with Wasted Years. I'm pretty sure they probably skipped No Prayer for the Dying, but it doesn't fucking. Dude, it's fucking Iron Maiden, man. One of the last heavy metal bands that's still fucking packing arenas. What new heavy metal band is doing that? Packing arenas. It's like, fuck, I think Metallica should wake the fuck up and just play shit off their first two albums. Or first three albums. You know, forget the rest of the shit. James Hetfield, grow your fucking hair long again. I know you're like in your 60s. And I'm like sitting here hoping for a miracle. But no, I mean, you know, like Iron Maiden, dude, Judas Priest. I mean, yeah, it'd be cool if we had like Glenn and KK or Glenn and KK for one last time, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So right now you got Iron Maiden. They're still fucking out there doing it. They're still packing the fucking arenas. And it sucks because there's no fucking leader out there taking that next step and being like, you know what? Because everything's so fucking commercialized nowadays. You don't got that raw energy band no more. But Toasted Goat, yes, you know what? But yeah, Toasted Goat, you know what? We'll have to Saturday night. Saturday I'll work this week. I know Sunday I'm doing the Black Sabbath deep dive with Ryan. Man, got so much shit going on. But anyways, we're gonna get back to some tunes.
boiling sky. The Enola Gay was my last try. Now that this tail gun is gone, no more mama's one big ball. Climbing to the sky, never wonder why. Tail gunner, you're a tail gunner. Climbing to the sky, never wonder why. Tail gunner, you're a tail gunner. Climbing to the sky, never wonder why. Tail gunner, you're a tail gunner. Climbing to the sky, never wonder why. Tail gunner, you're a tail gunner.
You know what, man? For this being 50 years of Iron Maiden, they actually should have probably opened up with that track Tail Gunner, to be honest. Man, that's a fucking ripping track. I've heard some people say, yeah, it's Aces High Part 2, but man, it still fucking rules, damn it. It rules. Anyways, good to see everybody here in the chat room. Zachary's having a good time. You got the Toasted Goat, man. He's on his third fucking bottle of Everclear right now, man. I don't know how that dude does it, man. 3 fucking full bottles of Everclear, 190 proof. Damn it. We got the crazy white boy, man. He's like, man, I'm having a good time. We got Damus here. All right, man. We got Richard Novella here. Still here pumping out that music. We got the Zach man here. Zach Attack is still here. Nope. I've never seen him live, dude. Yeah, man, the Toasted Goat is going to be really fucking hungover when he goes to work today, man. Or maybe you're off today. I don't know your fucking work schedule. But yeah, man, he's up to his third bottle of Everclear, dude. He is fucking toasted, man. Like, man, they call him the Toasted Goat for a fucking reason, damn it. And for some fucking weird reason, he can still drive a vehicle. That's fucking amazing. Dude, just trying to have fun, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Five fucking hours, damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toasted Goat is on his 4th bottle. How the fuck does he do it? Now we're just kidding around on here. You know how this fucking channel runs. If you don't have a sense of humor, you shouldn't come on here. God damn, yeah, man. We got Damus here, man. Yeah, fucking work sucks, dude. Like I've been thinking about like writing a song about like the workforce and how corrupt it is and how stupid it makes people. Bingo. Next album. Lord Perneri, what's going on, brother? Good to see you here, man. We're gonna get some fucking tunes up for you, man. Zachary's still here. He's like, man, metal Ben fucking rules. Yes, the Lord is here. So you know what? I don't know if it looks. I don't know if this shit looks 1080 or not. So I'm basically paying $80 a month for StreamYard now. I got like all the fucking features. I just got to figure this shit out. Apparently, I think I can add up to 20 people on here now. So that's fucked up. And I wasn't like really intending to do that, you know. All right, so you know what? For Lord Perdera, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna play something.
of tears. You cannot seem to unwind yourself. You have killed death and fear. Forever and ever we are free. Together forever for eternity. They've had its own way and fun, yeah. Now she can rest in peace and sleep inside her grave. She cannot be harmed anymore, yeah. Burn the white witch. Burn the white witch.
I don't fucking know, guys. Just purple crowds going around. This is fucking weird to me too. I'm looking like, what the fuck is up with these purple crowds? And then they have like a one on. What the fuck is this dumb shit? Yeah, I'm kind of looking right. Man, I don't get this. I did not do these fucking crowds, by the way. This is something YouTube is doing. I don't get it. Come on, dude. I wouldn't fucking put a purple crown on you, motherfuckers. Frederick! There he is, my brother Frederick, my brother from Australia. How you doing, buddy? But you know what? I appreciate all you guys coming on tonight. I appreciate you all keeping metal alive. Man, yeah, this fucking purple crown shit is weird. I don't get it. Like, Zachary has a purple crown, but what the fuck? I don't get this. Richard has it too. Okay, there's a couple people that have. What? Is this fucking WWF King Harley race era? Hacksaw Jim Duggan, ho, with the purple crown. Tough guy. I don't know, man. Oh, man. You know what? You got to kind of laugh at this shit, though. I mean, why get mad at it? Right? It's like, you know what? We need to bring back the beep, 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 beep. Anyways, good to have my brother from Australia, Frederick, here. Another very good guy. You know what? This dude knows his metal. He's just a genuine good human being. Hell, 666 to the 777. There's your clip of the new metal track that I'm working on. Hell's to the 666 to the 777. What else? There's never gonna be it. What else? Never in heaven. 666 to the 777. You know what, Zachary? I don't know, man. I guess they peg you as like pretty imperfect. Oh shit, man. XP points can we power up? Oh hell, man. Well, you know what? It's going great. I'm not going to give too much away because I'm just not going to do that. But it's coming along good. I'll tell you what, since I got that fucking bass, it's making me want to. I got to be honest, that fucking bass is making me want to write like literally 2 albums a year. Let's put it that way. But it's really going good, man. In fact, lately I've just been finding that happy spot again. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm amongst good people this time, man. Yeah, I'm not going to give too much away because I don't want to do that. I'll just say there's not going to be no singles released for this album because you guys got to find music on your own. Like back in the day, back in the 80s, back in the 80s when you found music on your own, back in the 90s even, when you still found music on your own. Shoot, dude, I remember like blind buying a lot of shit back in the day. That's what we're going back to those roots. This is going to be like blind buying. No singles, no videos, just the old school fucking way of doing it. Because I see so many bands and fucking up with just putting out all these singles. Then when the album comes out, nobody gives a fuck about the album. So yeah, man, old school approach to this. You're either gonna love the music or you're gonna fucking hate the music. I don't. You know what? And that's the thing I'm being taught. Like, don't let these fucking assholes fucking ruin you. So yes, new music The new album, we'll get there. Like I said, there's not going to be one single released. Old school, the old school way. You go out, you discover, and you buy it, and you support from that end. Because too many, yeah, like I said, too many fucking bands are coming out nowadays. They're just putting out, and I did that a couple years ago, yes, when I was trying to get Holocaust. But man, I wish I would have hid all those tracks and not released them. Because let's be honest, the fucking internet has ruined music. Like when a band puts out an album, and yeah, a lot like most bands do this. Yeah, let's put out 5 or 6 fucking singles before the album comes out, and nobody gives a fuck to buy it. Old school. Fuck the new school. That's what's up. And yes, the next album too. There's going to be nothing released. Nothing until the full album comes out. Anyways, thinking ahead here, got to do it the right way, like in the old days. Because, man, people are not buying music like they used to. They're just making fucking excuses. Spotify. Fuck Spotify. Anyways, up next, we got some label mates coming up next. What's up, dude? All right, I'll be back in a minute. I don't know why. Okay, so why is this not? Hey, Toasted. Sunday night, we got a surprise for you. And Frederick, you're definitely going to want to be involved. In fact, oh, dude. Young man, my biggest Kiss fan has a birthday on Sunday. And well, a big surprise for my fan is coming up. Straight from Gene, the pervert. Brother and label mate Paul Kurtz and Kai I. Get that damn CD, you son of a bitches. Get it. Buy it. No complaints. Buy it. Buy the new Kai I. Actually, buy all 3 Kai I CDs. And get your asses over there and buy some Warhammer. Inebriated Winds. Buy it. Support what's real. Well, Frederick, I figured you'd be my drummer. Yeah, support real fucking metal. Support real art. There's so many fucking fake ass motherfuckers becoming famous off fake shit. Support the real shit. People that actually play their fucking instruments and have talent. You know, support that instead of supporting a bunch of AI bullshit. Which is fucked up, man. And all these fucking auto-tuned bullshit. Metal Ben, you gotta get with the times. It's 2025 now. People don't want real music no more. People want AI fake mumble rap bullshit that has no heart and soul. Metal Ben, you gotta get with the times. You gotta get with the times. Come on, dude. Yes. We gotta play some Ghoulish Grin too. Yes, Ghoulish Grin's gonna come up. I don't know if that one's on YouTube. I was actually trying to look for that earlier and I couldn't find it. But remember back in the day, dude, when it was about hooks, good melody, catchy vocals, and just writing cool music? It's like now you got AI dictating what the fuck goes on and a bunch of stupid people falling for it. Bunch of dummies, a bunch of robots like, oh yeah, we love this. Woo, 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 look at me. Look how stupid I am. It's like, oh, look at me. And you got people trying to make excuses for this crap. All this bad music that's been like destroying the fucking music industry for God knows how long. Making excuses like, oh, you gotta accept it. You gotta accept it. It's a different time. I get it. It's a different time, but man, I still fucking like, dude, if you can't play your fucking instrument, you shouldn't be doing music. And it fucking sucks because a lot of people that don't know how to fucking play and have no talent are becoming famous. That's what fucking hurts my fucking ball sack. "13 people watching. What's up, 13 people? Good to see you here." The video. Yeah. I know. We'll find it, man. We are going to play some Ghoulish Grin. Dude, I'm sick of hearing about Ghost. Like, everybody thinks Ghost is a fucking savior when they're putting out commercial fucking crap. Ghost is not going to save your fucking metal community. It's basically more shit to soften this fucking community. Back in the day, dude, it used to be about fucking rawness, having balls. You know, I get it. I'm like an old man. I'm like Grandpa Metal Ben at this point because I have very fucking negative opinions on what metal has become. But then again, I was around. I saw what metal used to be. I saw the balls metal used to have. And this Ghost shit, Jesus Christ. How much ballsless can you get when it comes to the production? Like, yeah, there's many cool heavy guitar riffs, but there's no balls behind it. And this is why I am not a part of these fucking groups anymore, because people want to shove this commercial shit down your fucking throat. Ghost, Sabaton, Hellstorm. Well, you can even throw fucking Hellstorm in there too. Five Finger Death Punch. I'm just gonna say, man, if that stuff would have existed back in the 80s and 90s, it would have got fucking destroyed. But that's my fucking opinions on that. Frederick, you're exactly right. Thrash metal, Holocaust will not slow down. Yes, I might write some slow sections and some doobier stuff in my music, but Holocaust will never put out a black album. Anyways, what were we doing here? Yeah, this fucking Ghost shit's getting annoying, man. Like, jeez, man. Oh, dude, there's gonna be a bunch of fucking breakdowns, dude. Like that. This is the thing, man. Like, it's thrash. It's fucking. There's even some fucking black metal like type of stuff in like these songs. You know. I think for the second release though, it's gonna be straight up thrash, like the old way. Like, you know, tuned in fucking. Yeah, like the next album's gonna be like back to. I mean, I did some demos too, like that were in E standard, but this next one's gonna be like the next album's gonna be totally in E standard, and it's gonna sound like it came out in 1985. Because I'm not out for a market. I'm old. I'm fucking gonna be fucking 47 this year. Who do I have to appeal to? Oh yeah, people were kissing Machine Head's ass too. It's like, why are you people kissing these bands' ass that fucking suck and don't play real fucking shit? So yeah, the next release is gonna be all in E standard, like in the old days. It's gonna sound old school. It's gonna sound old fashioned. I don't care. You don't like it? Cool. If you love it, hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. Yep, E standard tuning, like back in 1985, 86, old school stuff. Wow, 1986. I don't know about that. I mean, it definitely did feel more raw back in the early 80s and real. Yeah, Machine Head fucking sucks. Anyways, you know what? Good point. Good point. Lord, you got a good point there, man. I'll tell you what, dude. If Paul Bailoff was still alive, I would hire him for Holocaust. And I would want him to bring the blood. Sucks, man. Like me, I still have that old school thrash metal spirit in me. Yeah, yeah, obviously we all like different kinds of music, but like that thrash metal thing, man, never left me. And yeah, I'm already planning the next release. It's going to be E standard all the way through. It's going to sound like it came out in 1985, 86. I don't give a fuck what people think. I, I've heard the demos. I thought they were actually pretty good. I mean, Paul Bailoff had that fuck you attitude. That's what's missing in metal today is that fuck you attitude. Everybody wants to just be, I don't know, man. I mean, I may sound like a fucking old ass man myself now, but be back in a minute, dudes. I gotta fucking piss. In fact, I'll play you guys a song here. I think I have a song up here on the list.
Politically incorrect exercise video. The first exercise, but before we start exercising, let's have a little warm-up. Find your marijuana pipe and a lighter and smoke a little bit. This will put you at ease while you do your exercising. My, that green tastes good. For the second portion of our video, we're going to include a little smashing. Now, if you have any normal plates around the house, or anything breakable will do. So what you do is I happen to have 3 plates right here. And this is good for your psyche as well as your muscles, okay? So you go all the way to the right, and you think about it, you get really into it. With all your might, smash that thing on the ground. 1, up, 2, smash it on the ground. 1, right, up, 2, smash it on the ground. That was for the coalition also. That felt good. My right arm's warmed up, and I'm feeling wonderful now. Okay, we're ready for the third and most advanced part of the workout video. This will require a stick, a 2x4, or what I like to use is a baseball bat. Works well. Then you take objects around the house that remind you of people you don't really like, so you get your swing nice and hard so your muscles get exercise, right? Okay, and then try out one. Try one first, see how it feels. Picture your mom when she wouldn't give you the candy and pow! Oh, that felt good. My side muscles, everything gets a workout. You can also do the sneaky maneuver where your legs get exercise too. Bend down, they don't see you like a ninja high gag. All right, guess you should have given me that present for my birthday, shouldn't you have? All right, so we up, down, left, 5. Okay, so switch to left, and then you get rid of this little object. Wheel it like that. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, ready? We're gonna have a little karate to this one. Fake kick up and down. Oh, look what happened to him. And I feel so good. My lungs are being exercised. Everything's being exercised. Maybe I'll just exercise my foot. Oh, that felt good too. Oh, what did Mr. Pink Flamingo say? I'm indestructible. Can I be a part of this video? Only for a second. Okay. And this is the door they tried to lock the goods out of. Paul, don't get in that door. We locked it. We put a deadbolt on it. Okay, I promise I won't. I hate school. What about work? Did you ever think you don't really want to be at work? Stop. Stop. Get up and work at 5. Stop. Do this, do that. Stop. I'm telling you, it's okay to like anything but heavy. Wrong. Wrong! You want to come to my house and tell me that I should like something like, oh, The Gay Boys Return? Wrong! Get that out of your way. Step on it like a victory guy for a second, and catch your breath. Maybe we'll let him go. Nobody survives. What about that guy? Oh, shit! Everything at once! And I'm all exercised for the week. Now, your parents may not let you do this, but you know what you tell them, don't you? Till next week, it's Paul Bayoff, signing off.
It's Tom Mariah Slayer, and you're watching Tales from the Pit.
Walking down the back streets, the moon is flying high. Feel your body start to sweat, someone's about to die. Turn around and run, it's the only thing to do. Someone's about to die, and someone is you. Time to run or fight off the strength of the beast. Hear the creature's home start to echo through your brain. Feel the demons howl and howl and makes you go insane. So the creature's house stench lays the death in wait. Don't lose your mind, he's right behind, breathing fire in your face. Time to run or fight off the strength of the beast. You fail, you'll be
wings outstretched in the cold, glowing eyes with no disguise, deceitful as yet to be told. Breathing fire, beasts flying high, no sound on his brain. All the while, the horrid mass leaving black ground into decay. You prepare to die, the blood running down your own towels, your woeful cry. You can feel the power breaks within your soul. When you die, you're gonna live forevermore. Time to fight, away of the strike of the beast. You fail! You be the hellish demons! Face!
Yeah, man. Paul Bailoff would not like none of the stuff that's going on today in metal. Guaranteed. You know, and I'm all about people getting into metal, like the music, if you're doing it for the right reason, you know, and not getting into it to make it mainstream or try to pussify it. But man, I'll tell you what, dude, Paul Bailoff is the man. Hell, Exodus even dropped him because Paul Bailoff wasn't too marketable. Remember that, people. Like I said, if Paul Bailoff was still alive, he would definitely be my vocalist. And we would be writing the most insane, sick thrash metal. Be violent, it'd be chaotic, be about nuclear war, about anti-political correct bullshit, you know. And I'm still going to do that no matter what. So nobody's going to stop me. I'm not ever going to commercialize my music. Good to see Frederick here in the chat room. We got the Lord Perderi here, man. He was around back then, too. Yeah, Lord Perderi was around back in them days. Bailoff, you know, early Kirk Hammett, all that old school stuff. Yeah, that's very true. Like the first time, yeah, that's actually really true. The first time Kirk Hammett met Paul Bailoff, because Paul Bailoff was in the UFO and Kirk Hammett was in the UFO. Yeah, and it was the track Rock Bottom, right? Yeah. Dude, I like having this dude around. Lord Perderi is, dude, That dude's awesome, man. He knows he was there. It's not some bullshit motherfucker on YouTube pretending he was there. He was actually there. Rock bottom. It's like, man, if you could take a trip back to 1983, the one thing Metallica, yeah, we all know why Metallica fucked up, but it made them a ton of money too. Yeah, we all know they caved into commercialism, selling out. Okay, so like Load and Reload, crappy albums, horrible albums, terrible. I see so many people in the metal community overrating that crap. Now, if they were released as James Hetfield solo albums, maybe I'd have a different outtake on that. But man, those albums fucking suck. Frederick is exactly right. Money talks, bullshit walks. They made their fucking money. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're selling. They're the only metal band that's selling out stadiums, like worldwide. Like there's no other band doing that. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Miss Antrophy, what's going on? How you doing? Really had fun talking with you earlier. Actually kind of gave me some confidence back. I mean, Metallica, I mean, it's funny because they're the only band that's like sold out stadiums. But yeah, calling Metallica metal nowadays, I mean, unless they're going to really, really, really go back to those roots, which we know they're not. It's kind of like with like Death Magnetic, it's forced. And you can tell it's forced. Yeah, you got to go back to thrash. No. To play thrash, you really got to believe in playing thrash. You can't be forced to play thrash. You know? I actually agree with that. I mean, it's really true because did Metallica take out Diamond Head on tour? Did they take out Angel Witch on tour? Hell, did they tour with Iron Maiden? Did they tour with Judas Priest or Motorhead? I mean, you got to look at I mean, you got to look at that. I mean, they are sellouts. They're definitely sellouts. They totally forgot where they came from. You know, I mean, like fucking Lars, dude. He brought all this fucking new wave of British heavy metal here, but once Metallica became huge, who the fuck did they fucking bring out on tour? Limp Bizkit's fucking System of a Down, all that crap. They could have took out Saxon, Motorhead, Diamond Head, you know. Hell, man. There's so much. I mean, the Misfits. I mean, like if the Misfits had dancing, obviously, but yeah, Metallica is fucking fraud. Oh my god, I'm so happy Misanthropy. Oh my god, man. I mean, I might be sounding negative right now, but I'm actually very happy, man. And you actually really cheered me up earlier today. I'm really happy about that. Satan 2025. But yeah, if fucking Metallica was real to metal, they never would have fucking did some like Angel Witch, Diamond Head, you know, Holocaust, all that stuff they were influenced by. Anvil, Accept, you know, Judas Priest, Motorhead. They never would have fucking slowed the fucking down and became a bunch of fucking cunts. Like, man, if I sent a fucking track that sounded like Load to Fomorian Productions, they'd be like, "That'll bang, get the fuck off our label." That's not gonna fucking happen, by the way. I'm just having fun, man. I'm actually in a good mood. I mean, yeah, there's, you know, I'm kind of ranting too, but I'm actually really happy. And we're gonna find some fucking. Hey, man, do you all know Drucifer? I know you all know Drucifer. Yeah, man. Hey, man, thanks to everybody for sticking around tonight for this live stream. Like, originally, I was just going to take a break from this shit. But you know what? When you take a break, then you stop working. You know what I mean? And you know what? I'll tell you what, Miss Antropy has been a really good friend. She gave me some advice to just put me in a very happy mood. And that's what you need sometimes. And yes, just reading the comments here. Lee's fucking brilliant, man. Lee is a fucking genius. Like, he picked this up faster than I picked it up. I mean, he's gonna be like spreading like neoclassical guitar solos soon too. No, I'm just kind of joking there, but Lee has done a really good job with the Warhammer stuff. I mean, it's amazing, you know, how good it is. It's fucking awesome stuff. Nothing is like filler, you know. Like, you get these bands sometimes that do filler shit, and you're like, the song sucks, but you know. I mean, my God, people, we should be grading Carly B or Cardi B, that fucking WAP chick about that sings about her fucking pussy. We should be grading that how bad that is. God damn, what the fuck is wrong with people? That's fucking like that's like taking a chainsaw and like trying to fuck it, you know? That's how bad it is. Oh shit, man. Fucking Cardi B, man. That WAP song. Jesus Christ. Yeah, look. Yeah, we should do a fucking black metal cover of WAP. Wow! My pussy fucking fell WAP! Yeah, something like that. I don't know, man. But yeah, all these fucking crappy fucking mainstream piece of garbage artists. Cardi B, fucking Little Wayne. I guess Little Wayne's still bro. See, and then there's this fucking Travis Scott dude. It's like, what the fuck, man? People really into this fucking garbage? But man, we can write some fucking hooks, man. And that's what I try to do with my music. I try to write hooks, you know. I mean, and it's becoming fun to like create again. You know. So the Cardi B's of the world, the fucking all these fucking mumble rappers, all these piece of shit fucking artists out there, we're gonna find you and write about you. Like, dude, I swear to God, man, every time, oh shit, we're gonna go into a music rant here, but I hear it all the time, man. And I just don't get it. Maybe because I grew up in a different era when like it was about music, about talent, when talent meant something, you know. You got these fucking idiots out there. You got crap like that nowadays. It's fucking lazy. It's fucking dumb shit. It's like, man, are we literally writing music for retards? I don't know. It's like, man, when I grew up, it was about how good somebody played guitar, how good somebody sang, how good somebody played the drums. And as long as I'm living, real music will not die. I guarantee it. What's Frederick want? Yeah, trying to keep up the comment section. I know I'm kind of off in my own world, but about the mumble rap bullshit and all the dumb shit that's fucking popular. Hey, Frederick, did you miss me? You know, just reading the comments here. Frederick, don't make Misanthropy mad, please. I'm fine, dude. I just don't like people. Unless they're my kind. Like Rebick said, I love people when they're my kind. If they're not my kind, I don't like people. You know what I mean? I know you're not, man. Actually, Misanthropy, you really inspired me today, man. I really appreciate that. That's why I'm here doing this. It's like you got good people that love you, you know. So I'm trying to think for a good song for last call. Man, I probably do actually have the talent to do that. But anyways, we're gonna play something here. I've actually been less vulgar too on this show tonight. That's not kind of like me. Metalman's going PG. I'm just trying to be happier. I'll definitely check it out then, Misanthropy. Absolutely. In fact, if you want to message it, if you want to send it in a message, that would definitely be awesome. Oh man. everything I do going forward is going to be private. I mean, I'm not going to release singles. I want to get it back to how it used to be with music. And yes, that old stuff, yeah, I did release. But back then, I didn't have a label. I want to get back to like the old days of how music used to be. Whether it works or not, I know a lot of people depend on Spotify. Not paying the artist. But we're going back to the roots. You want to hear new music? Well, you're going to have to buy the album. And my music will not ever be posted on YouTube or Spotify. Nope. We're going back to the roots. You want to hear the music, you're going to buy it. And if you don't buy it, you're lazy. Fact. Because, man, artists are not selling music like they used to. Like back in the day, man. I mean, yeah, pre-internet, yeah, artists sold a lot of fucking albums and shit, but I mean, I don't know if I'm going to bring that back. I mean, I'm probably not. But I still believe in the old school way of, you know what, if you really support somebody, you're actually going to buy a physical copy of what they put out. And you're not going to depend on the Spotify, the Apple Music, and all these fucking just bullshit singles and crap. We're going to get back to the old days of doing this. Exactly. And this is why I'm working with a great label, Because when you put like and every fucking artist does this too. They put out like half their album. It's like 5 singles. And nobody's fucking buying the rest of the album. That's bullshit. That's stealing from the artist. I mean, that artist could have took so much time like to record that and put it out there, and nobody is fucking buying it or buying physical media of it because they hear it on YouTube. They go to their fucking Spotify's, they go to their fucking Apple Tunes. It's like the same old fucking bullshit. Yeah, I live in the past. I'm happy I live in the past. Because, man, it's not because music is not. Okay, let me explain this. Let me explain this better. Music should not be. Music should not be. I know the word I'm looking for, but I can't get it out. Okay, I got it. Music should not be devalued just because people want to fucking have it for free. No, music should not be devalued at all. Like back in the day, you ran out, you wanted an album, you bought it. Back in the day, if you wanted a CD, you ran to the record store and you bought it. If you wanted that fucking cassette, you bought it. Music should never be devalued because of the fucking social media bullshit. There you go. Fact. Sorry, Misanthropy. I hate. I'm sorry for getting on these fucking rants, but it's facts though. I want music to be valued. Like, man, the work these fucking artists put into that, you know, that should be valued. It shouldn't be fucking stolen. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna play a couple more for you guys before we get the fuck out of here. I'm just gonna try to risk playing Freebird from 1977, but I don't think I can get away with that here on YouTube. Because Metal Ben loves some old school Leonard Skinner. But I don't think I'm gonna get away with that one, so. And One for the Road is one of the best fucking live albums ever. Hell, we're gonna. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna try. We are going to do this.
I still can hear you. What song is it you want to hear? I heard it then. Got to see. If I stay here with you, girl, well, things just couldn't be the same. 'Cause I'm as free as a bird now. Bird, you'll never change. And this bird cannot change. And this bird you cannot change. Lord knows I can't change. Playing pretty for Atlanta. Sweet love, yeah, yeah. Oh, this feeling I can't change.